Today, I am going to be playing golf until I complete the current collections event. Now, there's nothing really special about this current collection. In fact, I actually think it's pretty weak. But the reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of you guys comment on my videos asking if I can make longer videos. Most of my videos tend to be around 2 games long per video. They're like, 15 minutes. And people always ask if I can make longer videos. So this is a great excuse to make a longer video. I'm pretty much just gonna play golf until I have completed the collections event. And starting off on hole 13 here with pretty max headwind. Pretty good that I am only 15 feet away, considering the wind, but obviously I would have liked to be a little bit closer here. But that's a good birdie from a hole with tough wind, so great way to start off this match. And looks like only 2 birdies there, so pretty good way to start off the match. I wasn't really paying attention at the beginning, but I think we have one S2 player, and I think he was the highest rated player in the lobby, other than myself, of course. Now moving on to hole 14, I really like this hole placement to go straight ahead, but I really like this wind to go the shortcut, so I am going to take the shortcut here. And not like 100% sure on this aim, but hopefully I don't kind of get stuck by a tree. Okay, just made it onto the fairway, but that's okay. Because now I do have a clear chip onto the green, of course. Now 7-iron, not enough because we are downhill. I'm gonna have to go a little bit under full power on the 5-iron. Add some backspin, slow my ball down when it hits the green.
Nice shot.
Very nice approach there. To be 2.5 feet away from the eagle putt, that's pretty good, and the game is giving me that replay, so that's when you know it was a good chip, when you're getting the replay. So nice eagle there for the second hole of this video. And looks like only 2 eagles there. Myself and +7, who is the S2 player, so I do hold a 3-point lead. The guy who was tied for first going into that hole ended up getting a par, so he's long gone now. I don't think he has a chance at making a comeback, because other than +7, who I have a 3-point lead over, everyone else is 7 points down. So realistically, it is between me and +7. I guess to be expected, since we were the only S players in the lobby. Don't quote me on that. Like I said, I wasn't really paying attention at the beginning. But hole 4 here, wind is always tricky to calculate on this hole. I'll just say that right now. But because the hole is at the near side of the green, I'm going to go a little bit more power than you would think you need and just add backspin.
Nice shot.
Ooh, that was aggressive backspin. Good thing I'm not on the fringe there, but I am still on the green. Although 18 feet away. Ooh, and the green was not as aggressive as I thought, but I still dropped in for the birdie, so I will take that. And that will give me more of a lead because +7 got the par. So a 7-point lead now over, or sorry, a 6-point lead now over second place. I would say this game is pretty much won, but we are on hole 6 here. It looked like there was strong wind, so anything could happen here. There could be some points gained or lost. Although with this wind and this hole placement, I think I should be able to get the birdie.
Nice shot.
The key word is I think. Ooh, and I actually messed up that stroke there. Because obviously the wind carried me more than I thought, so I hit the tree. I was hoping I could clear the tree, and it would actually carry me quite a lot more to the left. So here we go. This is going to be interesting. Like I just said, there could be points being gained or lost here on hole 6. And realistically, I just want to be as close to the green as possible, so I wasn't really too precise or concerned about this shot. But this is fine. This should set me up to chip and then putt for a par. Although hole is really not in a good position here. This is probably my least favorite pin position on hole 6. Okay, that was terrible. What I was trying to do was I adjusted so much to the right because I was hoping my ball would land before the hole and then the green would push it down. I got too much power, but I swear I added backspin, but I didn't get it. So this is pretty bad right now. Ooh, but a beautiful putt there. You know what? All calculated. I made that bad chip on purpose just so I could show off my putting skills. It was all for entertainment. Anyway, 3-point lead still. I did give up 3 points to +7, who had a nice long putt for the birdie. But there's only one hole left, so as long as I can play competently on hole 18, I will secure the win. And it looks like there's headwind, which makes it better for me because eagles are going to be a lot harder. And if we all birdie, then I will win. Yeah, so very difficult wind here.
Nice shot.
Hopefully I gave it enough. I would like to be on the fairway. Shoot, not quite. So from here, I won't be able to drive onto the green. I'm going to have to take an extra stroke. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it does add 1 stroke to my score. Although that guy just went in the water, and I did see that he tried to drive onto the green, so maybe I wouldn't be able to make it anyway. And the question is 5-iron going to be enough here? And it looks like +7's in the water as well, so he won't be making up 3 points on me here. At this point, I'm just playing for show, so I guess I'll try for the chip and eagle here just for fun. I'll play a little more aggressively, see if I can get the highlight reel. Even though it's not necessary. Okay, no, a little bit of an unfortunate bounce.
Nice on.
But I'm on the green, so putting for birdie, if I miss this par, it'll still be first place. But I don't, so there's a birdie on hole 18. 51 points there, I'll take it, especially because I had the blunder on hole 6. But in the end, it was a comfortable 8-point lead. Now, at the end of every game this video, I will show you how much rank I gained, because personally, I think it's pretty interesting, and I would assume you guys find it interesting as well. So first game, how much rank are we gonna get? Okay, decent amount. That's actually more than I normally get. 354 points, that's a lot. I just got 4 items. And I have no idea if you guys are interested in seeing what collections I earn, but since the video is technically based around collections, I'll just keep this in at the end of each game. If you want to skip ahead 5 seconds to the next game, go right ahead. Like I said though, I feel like this collection's kind of weak. I don't see myself using any of these things here.
Got it.
Alright, game number 2 here. Not as good of a lobby. It's all A players, 1 B player. Now, when I started recording this video about 20 minutes ago, I didn't realize that golf was ×2 on collection points right now. You know how they cycle through sports and stuff. So I know I said this was going to be a longer video, but it might not be if I continue to get 4 items per collection, or per like game, I guess. But I think it'll at least be 3 or 4 games this video regardless. But anyway, second game here, we are on hole 13 again to start off the game. Different wind this time though. And I did add backspin there. I don't actually want to go backwards, but I just want my ball to slow down when it hits the green. Like that, so that's a pretty good approach. That's what I was going for. Obviously didn't get the wind right. I'm still 8.6 feet away from the hole. So nice birdie there. It wasn't too difficult wind for the birdie, but it looks like there were only 3. So tied for first after the first hole. Moving on to 14 again. A little bit of deja vu here. Now different hole placement, but kind of looks like the wind is the same. Anyway, once again, hopefully I don't tree out here. Shoot, this time I did, so to me that looks like it's on the fairway. But anyway, this is tricky now because I can't, like, I don't think I can use the driver because I can't add backspin on the driver. So if I give enough power to clear the bunker, I'm probably going to roll pretty far on the green. But if I go 3-iron, I'll probably just be in the bunker. I don't think it's enough power. So a little bit of a pickle here. I think I'm going to go spoon here. Okay, after like 10 practice swings, I can't get the power that I want, so I'm just going to go 3-iron.
Nice.
Okay, that was probably... I have to watch this replay. Bounced over the bunker and came within 3 feet of the hole. So I was right in the sense that I would underpower that shot because I didn't even make it into the bunker, let alone past the bunker. But we bounced over the bunker onto the green, so crazy sequence of events there. I will take the eagle nonetheless, and a good eagle to secure there because I would have fallen behind had I not eagled. So tied for first now with Yuzu, and on to hole 1 here. I would expect to still be tied for first after this hole, predicting mostly birdies here. Very strong wind though.
Nice shot.
So stroke 2 to get onto the green could be more difficult. And you know, with this, I think I'll just go, I think I'll do, I actually don't know here. I think I'll just go a little bit under full power with no backspin. It was between that and full power with backspin.
Nice.
Hopefully that's the right call. No, I don't think it was. The backspin would have been really nice to have there.
Nice.
Not to mention I got the wind wrong, but that's kind of to be expected at this point with my golf gameplay. Alright, let's see what we can make of the 40-foot putt here. Nice. Dead on target, but within 1 foot power-wise. That's pretty annoying. That's actually really annoying, to be honest with you, because I had enough power in my practice swings, but and now it's even more annoying because had I sunk that putt, I would have been in first place, but because I missed that, I'm still tied for first.
Nice shot.
Or you know what, maybe that's just a skill issue. I don't know. Anyway, on to hole 3 here. I'm gonna club down to a spoon just so I can be on the fairway.
Nice shot.
And I'm gonna size up the chip here. It looked like I was on target at first, but once I hit the green and I bounced to the right, it was clear that I was going to be off.
Nice birdie.
Looks like Yuzu is selling the game here. That's 2 pars in a row for her, so that does give me a solo first place. Only by 1 point though, still have to be locked in the final hole. Hole 5 here, because it's only a 1-stroke lead, have to match or play better than the person in second if I want to win this game.
Nice shot.
Barely cleared the tree there and barely make it onto the fairway. But we're here. Doesn't matter how we got here.
Nice shot.
And the pin not in a good position for a chip. Not really in a good position for a birdie either. This is a tough pin position, top left. But I am going to go a little bit over 3 dots because I am downhill and there's a headwind. So 3 is definitely not going to be enough power.
Nice.
All right, that's okay.
Nice birdie.
Okay, good birdie there, and we just saw the person in second secure birdie as well. And Yuzu really sold. I mean, after I parred hole 1, she definitely had a chance to take the lead, finish with 54, but instead I finished with 51, coming first place. Let's check the rank. It's not going to be a lot this game because the lobby was lower rated. Yep, barely any experience there. And we got 3 selections here. Let's see what we're going to get. Glasses, never going to wear those. Green eyes, never going to use that. I mean, you can't even do the facial stuff for Mies. And a pretty mid stamp. Well, here we are, folks, game 3, and once again, starting on hole 13. This time we find a better lobby. There's an S4 player and an S1 player, so it should be a competitive match. I believe I have 3 more items to collect, and if you think this is a good idea, doing the play until I finish the collections event, let me know. Technically, I could do one of these videos every week when a new collection comes out. I've got at least 30 more to go because I only got this game in December. So if you want to see a golf until I complete the collections event every week, let me know. If this is a boring idea to you, let me know. But hole 13 here, just gonna go between 3.5 and full power.
Nice
With
shot.
the 7-iron, of course. Ooh, didn't quite get the wind right. Of course, the green did push me to the left, but I was already a little bit off from the tee. Yeah, it's another birdie on 13, so 3 13s this video, 3 birdies. Quite a lot of birdies this time around. I mean, maybe not a lot. There was 5, it looks like. But that was relatively easy, and here we go. 3rd game in a row. We have the first hole is hole 13, and the second hole is hole 14. 3 games in a row. Don't ask me about the Nintendo RNG. I can't even begin to comprehend what it is or how it's coded. But let's see if we can get the result on hole 14 for the 3rd game in a row.
Nice shot.
I would have liked to be more to the right. Although this is fine.
Nice shot.
Ooh, bad shot this time. I guess my hole 14 skill ran out last hole with that super crazy 3-iron from the rough bounce over the bunker shot. So that's unfortunate, but you can't win them all, so. Yeah, gonna be settling for birdie here. I did see some eagles roll in, so could be a problem. We'll take a look though,
Nice birdie.
momentarily. And I should have just played it safe there and clubbed up to a 5-iron. I was kind of just a little bit too lazy to think about how much power I would need on the 5-iron. So I just went full power on the 7-iron because it was easier. And unfortunately, that leaves me 4 points down to the S4 player. So not a very good spot right now.
Nice
I mean, completely my fault. I should always be trying my best on every hole, but especially in this game, because it is a bit of a higher lobby, so it's a good opportunity to gain a lot more rank from one game than I normally get. So shouldn't have done that last hole, but can't do anything about that now. Gonna focus up here for the last 3 holes.
Nice shot.
I like this hole position on this green. Not a fan of the wind though. gonna take my time this chip though, see if I can set up the chip and eagle. No. No chip and eagle.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
And birdie there, it's okay, but it doesn't get me any closer to first place. I did make up ground on one of the people in first place, but still 4 points down to the S4 player. Hole 6, as we know, this hole can provide a shakeup in the standings. Hopefully I can take advantage of that this time and not mess up like the first game.
Nice shot.
Okay, that time I could have gone more to the left. See that guy? I should have been where he is. But I way over adjusted because I was worried about getting stopped by the tree like I did on the first game. But not the end of the world. I do want to clear this tree. I have to get over it. But I also have to account for the wind. I can't go like this to account for the wind completely because I'll be right into the tree. So I have to accept the fact that the wind's going to carry me past the hole a little bit. And just so I can like avoid the tree. And there is an annoying guy outside my apartment window with a speakerphone, so apologies for that, but okay, that was not at all how I expected the trajectory of that putt to go.
Nice par.
Wow. Well done to person first and second. Great birdies there on hole 6. This is just not my game, and you know what? That's okay. Can't win them all. But as much as I would have liked to win this one, just wasn't my, I guess, my game to win.
Nice shot.
Okay. I'm just... You know what? This game is a write-off. That's fine. I'm 7 points down. I already accepted the fact that I'm not going to win, so... Let's just finish this game out. See if we can secure the birdie just for... I don't know, some form of dignity, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but... Finish this. See how much rank we're gonna lose. And see what collections we're gonna get.
Nice on.
Alright, well, any pride I had just went out the window with that putt.
Nice par.
And that's fine. I'm not phased. I mean, I'm probably gonna lose S7 from this game. I came 4th. But I'll make it back. I always do. So there it is, temporarily saying goodbye to S7. And because I only got 2 collections here, we're gonna have to jump into one more game because there's gonna be one more item to collect after this. So let's see if we can get back S7 in the next game, which is probably gonna be the last game of the video because I only have one more collection left. And we find Ingrid. If this is the Ingrid that I know, she's really good. I've played her before. She's S7, and I think there's an S3 player and an S1 player, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully, if I can clutch up here, this is going to be a really entertaining match, very close, competitive. Hopefully I don't fumble the content though, as we start on hole 13 as the first hole of the game for the 4th game in a row. Not entirely sure on the power here. Gonna go full power with backspin just to play it safe. I know that will get me on the green. Shoot, didn't get the wind right though. At this point, do I expect myself to get the wind correct? No, not at all. Thankfully, my putting saves me this time though, as it has bailed me out oftentimes before. And looks like this hole was the highest number of birdies across all 4 hole 13s, which is surprising because it was one of the strongest wins. But this is also the strongest lobby, so I suppose there's no surprise there. And for the 4th game, we are not getting hole 14 for the 2nd hole, we're getting hole 15.
Nice.
Club down to a spoon there, just to be safe. I might even be in the rough anyway, even with the club down. Yeah, looks like I am, so had I drove there, probably would have been in the water. Luckily, I'm only in the rough though. And I think 2.5 is good. I think the wind will carry us quite a bit. That was a little bit under. But looks like that's fine in terms of power.
Nice on.
Wind kind of lets me down there though. I thought it would be a little bit stronger. And once again, putting, bailing me out from miscalculating the wind. And still 6 birdies there. So only one player dropped off, and it's now a 5-way tie for first. All on 20 points as we move into the semifinals. The first hole of that is going to be hole 5, with pretty minimal wind, but a tough hole placement, so we'll probably just see a bunch of birdies here.
Nice shot.
Maybe even some pars, we'll see, but chip and eagle is definitely going to be hard with the placement of the hole on the green.
Nice shot.
And for some reason, didn't quite get full power there. Don't think it'll really make a difference, though, in the long run. Now, first of all, wedge, not going to be enough, so have to club up to a 9. Secondly, have to account for the bounce of the green. Okay, well, I mean,
Nice approach.
the ball did bounce to the right, as I thought, but not nearly enough as I thought. Close enough, though, for a birdie putt, so still on 30 points here going into the 4th hole. And it looks like a couple players dropping off here. Still a 3-way tie for first, though. Myself, Ingrid, who is the S7 player, and the guy in second. I think he was the S3 player. So pretty competitive at the top. Once again, we're getting hole 6. I just can't escape it. I can't run from hole 6. Anywhere you hide, hole 6 will freaking find you. Now I do like this hole placement for a birdie, but this wind, man, gonna be really difficult. Looks like we're landing on a pretty decent spot though in the fairway. And from here, just gonna probably need a 5-iron to be honest. So 5-iron, probably enough here because we are uphill from the hole. I might even go a little bit under full power. This wind though, I'm not too sure.
Nice shot.
Ooh, okay, great approach there.
Nice.
Well, I say great approach because we were only 10 feet away after a pretty difficult chip. But I mean, look at this putt. Great approach, didn't leave me with a great putt though, so how great was it really? Ooh, very nice make there though. I'm telling you, that putt was way harder than it looked. And check this out too, with my phenomenal performance on hole 6, that does put me in the lead. 3-point lead. Looks like S3 was eliminated. but I still gotta be locked in because I only have a 1-stroke lead, so any mistakes here on the last hole, I will definitely lose first. So gotta play well here, make sure I can secure first. If I do, I'll definitely rank back up to S7. I wouldn't say this is the easiest hole though, but I think it's a pretty decent chance at a birdie. Gonna try to give it a little bit under 3.5 dots with the 7.
Nice shot.
Okay, I think that's fine.
Nice on.
12 feet away. My putting has been pretty good this game. And it actually looks like a pretty easy putt, so do secure that pretty safely. That is a very nice win over a really good lobby. And with a 50-point performance, hole 6 really was the difference maker. So, gonna pat myself on the back for being able to play well in hole 6. Definitely going to be ranking up here. Probably won't be back at the same level as I was. No, still a lot farther down than I was last game before I lost rank. But really nice to be back in S7. And with only one more item to get, I secure the first collection, the simple collection, get those new outfits that I will never ever wear. But if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more golf until I complete the collection event, let me know down in the comments. I will see you guys in the next video.